You let me in, yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here, and we're back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about some NFL news today. Now, if you guys don't know, the past couple of months, there's been something going on with the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. Now, when it comes to Dak Prescott, first of all, do I consider Dak Prescott to be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL? No, I don't. I really don't. I think Dallas is more of a run team than they are of a passing team, but of course, this past season, Dak changed all that. Dak had very good passing yards when Zeke had an off year, but I feel like Zeke is going to be back this season if the season does happen, and we're just going to have to see now because the Cowboys, Jerry Jones kind of has an out option now because before they signed Andy Dalton, they didn't really have a good backup quarterback, so they were just like, we're not going to go into the season starting that backup quarterback, and now that they have signed Andy Dalton, even though Andy Dalton is one of the worst, I would say probably one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, he can win games, and he can get you to win games, especially in that Dallas team, that Dallas offense, where they Amari Cooper, they signed, I forgot the wide receiver from, I forgot his name, the wide receiver that they got in the draft, and then they still got Ezekiel Elliott there, it's just a very good Dallas offense, so yeah, I don't really know what's going to happen with the Dak Prescott situation, but when it comes to Dak Prescott in general, he's been in the NFL for 4 seasons now, so we're going to go into what his 4 seasons have been like, his passing yards, his completions/attempts, his touchdowns and interceptions, and then we're going to talk about his contract, because contract is actually really interesting, like, it's really interesting. So, Dak Prescott in his first season, his rookie year, he had 3,667 passing yards. He had 311 completions and 459 attempts. He had 23 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. 2017, he had kind of a bad year. He had 3,224 passing yards. He had 308 completions and 490 attempts. He had 22 touchdowns, 13 picks. That's his worst year when it came to interceptions. His third year, he had 3,885 yards, which was a better year, his best season so far that we've gone through. He had 356 completions and 526 attempts. He had 22 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. So it seems like Dak Prescott's been around that 22-23 touchdown range, and interceptions have been all over the place. He went from 4, 13 to 8. But now, 2019, this recent past season, it was his best NFL season. He had 4,902 passing yards, 388 completions, and 596 attempts. Jeez, can't speak. He had 30 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. So it's his second most interceptions, but his most touchdowns passing. And that is due to Ezekiel Elliott not really performing good. Now, Dak Prescott is on a franchise tag. The Cowboys signed Dak Prescott to a franchise tag that is $31.5 million. That's franchise tag. That's what he'd be playing on. Now, of course, if you guys remember, Dak Prescott was a 4th round pick, so he was basically playing for nothing. He was basically not getting any money while playing. The only reason he was getting a lot of money is because he has endorsement deals for being the quarterback of the America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. But apparently now, the contract that the Dallas Cowboys have offered Dak Prescott is a 5-year deal, $175 million 5-year deal. The contract is worth $35 million annually, $106 million guaranteed, and Dak Prescott said no. Dak Prescott said no to that type of contract. That contract would have made him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. But apparently, $35 million annually, Dak Prescott doesn't want to do that. Dak Prescott wants to go into $40 million annually. Who does he think he is, Tom Brady? I'm sorry, Dallas Cowboys fans, but Dak Prescott thinks he's Tom Brady. Tom Brady deserves to be paid like that. Aaron Rodgers deserves to be paid like that. I cannot wait to see what Patrick Mahomes is getting paid, because Patrick Mahomes deserves to get paid that money. Patrick Mahomes he got drafted in the 1st round. Dak Prescott, yeah, he's been good these past few seasons, but have they been making the playoffs? They've been winning divisions, but they haven't been really doing the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes, in only this is his 3rd season in the NFL? He won a Super Bowl. Third season. I take that back. I think this is second. No, is it second season? It's either second or his third season, and he's already won the Super Bowl. When Patrick Mahomes finishes up that contract and he gets paid, he deserves to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. But does Dak Prescott deserve to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL? Nope. Imagine Dak Prescott went into the free agency market. He would have got overpaid. He would have got overpaid as hell. Dak Prescott is not worth this money, but the Dallas Cowboys wanted to secure him because they don't want to lose a quarterback and then having to go next year, play a season with Andy Dalton, then go into next year and draft a quarterback. Even though there's supposed to be some good quarterbacks out there, and Jerry Jones made like a few of them. But Dak Prescott, just play on the franchise tag, and if he plays well enough, Dallas, just sign him. But when it comes to this contract with the Dallas Cowboys, $106 million guaranteed, 5-year deal. Dak Prescott, I've heard, wants. I think Jerry Jones wants a 5-year deal. Dak Prescott wants a 4-year deal. But $175 million deal. The contract that's worth $175 million total. $106 million guaranteed, $35 million annually, and Dak wants more money than that. Dak wants more money than that. You are not even close to being the top quarterback in the NFL. There are many other guys I would consider to be better than Dak Prescott. My quarterback included. My quarterback is included. Matt Ryan is 100% better than Dak Prescott. To hear this and to see that Dak Prescott has rejected his contract because he wants more money. Skip Bayless. I watch Skip and Shannon Undisputed every single day. Skip Bayless talking about, oh, we never really saw what Dak was being offered. Now that Dak is being offered this money, I wouldn't. Everybody on the team respects Dak Prescott because he's been playing through the seasons while everybody's getting paid. Amari Cooper got overpaid. Ezekiel Elliott got paid good money. And then when it comes to Dak Prescott, they've had this opportunity to pay Dak Prescott by now, and they just haven't really taken the opportunity. And now it's come to a situation where they need to pay Dak Prescott, they don't really know. And Dak Prescott is kind of in the right, kind of in the wrong. He's kind of in the right because he's not really talking about the contract situation like the Dallas Cowboys are. But then he's also in the kind of wrong because he doesn't deserve this type of money. He does not deserve this type of money. If he goes out this, all right, let's say I would just say this: if he goes out, plays on the franchise tag, and has the most passing yards, he has one of the most passing touchdowns in the NFL, the Cowboys make it all the way almost to the Super Bowl, then I change my mind. But until then, I don't think Dak Prescott does deserve this deal, and I feel like Dallas, if they really want to, make him wait for it. Make him wait for it, because if he wants this type of money, not worth it. Not worth it. Salary cap is also an issue because imagine him taking on this contract. That salary cap would be so bad. Look at the Falcons salary cap. The Falcons salary cap is really, really bad because we're paying two players a lot of money. Matt Ryan, a 34-year-old quarterback, and Julio Jones, a 31-year-old wide receiver. But those guys are elite. Those guys were first-round picks. Dak Prescott is a fourth-round pick. But Dak Prescott's performed admirably so far since he's been drafted. But he does not deserve to get paid this money, and that's just how I feel. He's had very decent passing yards. Like I said, 2016, 3,667. 2017, 3,324. 2018, 3,885. And then 2019, 4,902. But he does not deserve to get paid that money. So, anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please just smash the like button. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.